Salute to the game. Battle Rap is life. Battle Rap is life. Y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Hey, um, we definitely gonna try to do the event tomorrow when I get off the JO. If not tomorrow, it's gonna definitely be the day after. But I'm trying to get it tomorrow. I got it. It's just my internet went out, and I got the people coming out tomorrow. Salute to y'all though. Y'all make sure y'all like the video. If y'all want to donate to the cause, y'all know what to do. Still look out for you. I know it's not live, but we're gonna give a quick cap of the battle. Ill Will versus Bill Collector. Ill Will versus Bill Collector. First round. Bill came out. He seemed a little nervous, a little slow at first. Um, Towards the middle of his round, well, like beginning middle. He stumbled to a choke. I ended up taking off point 0.5 of his round. He definitely got it back. He got it back, but his cadences was crazy. Like flows was crazy. His bars was decent. He was direct, but he wasn't like taking certain angles or nothing like that. But he was definitely direct talking. But the choke was was um was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. But overall I gave him a 7.8. So it was a solid consistent round. I mean a dope round. But I had to take off the point 0.5 for the choke and end up getting a 7.3. So 7.3 for Bill Collector's first round. Ill Will came out kind of on fire, I ain't gonna lie. Ill Will's first round, that boy was on fire. He was on fire. I ain't gonna lie. He had a couple joints. I'm talking about jumping into different cadences and everything. But that was just the first portion of his round. He choked too, y'all. Ill Will choked too. But the difference between Ill Will, a lot of people say if you choke, you automatically lose the round. I keep telling y'all that's ridiculous. It makes no sense because what if both of them choke? If you go by that stupid rule, Bill Collector would have automatically lost. But Ill Will choked too, so it's a perfect example. But he stopped his round right there. He timed it. So he didn't even have up to like a 7.43 ish, and then he choked. So I had to take off zero point 0.5 of him too. He ended up with a 6.9 because he didn't have nearly enough of round. So Bill Collector definitely got that first round. The second round, I'm gonna just jump to the third. The third round, um, Bill Collector was more like his first round. A lot of cadences, a lot of pockets. The crowd was kind of sleeping on him for sure. The crowd was definitely sleeping on him because it was so close of a battle. But that's expected because Ill Will was kind of like at home in his region. So they would start not really reacting to him in the third when he going into certain pockets, and he didn't let it get to him too bad, but it did make his pace speed up, like he rushed through his pace a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of normal. It is kind of normal for them to do, but I expect vets and people that's like super top tier, like Bill Collector, with anybody like that, to kind of like not worry about the crowd not rocking with them. Do what you got to do for the people on the camera, people at home like us. But he ended up getting a 7.8 in the third. Ill Will structured his round so good around. He brought up the show thing. He brought up like he had a little segment like you a goofy because of this, you a goofy because of that. That joke was kind of fire. Like he was very super direct about angle after angle in his latter, like the first part of his round. And then he jumped into his bag. Pace was on point. He was doing his thing. Fire round. 8 for Ill Will in the third round. 8.1. I mean, 8 for Ill Will in the third round. So Ill got the third round. Bill got the first round. It comes down to the second. Bill in the second was going crazy. Yo, I ain't seen Bill this nice in the man. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie. He started off with the the young. He said I got something. He was saying that I would pick on Ill. We grew up together. I was much tougher type of scheme, like a type of setup. And he said the Ill onion, like I put onions in his socks to little Ill with little Ill, little young, like a youngster that's Ill put the onions in the sock. That type of flip. That joke was kind of crazy. That joke was kind of crazy. That nigga had a Bang Bros pull up in the effing van. I heard so many Bang Bros flips. I don't think I heard that. That joke was kind of crazy. He was jumping into the crowd was with him in the second round because they both choked in the first round. The crowd was definitely with him the way he started his second round, so he got the crowd back because the crowd didn't know what was really going on. They both choked, so they was making fun like, "Oh, we're gonna start over the whole battle. We're gonna start over the whole battle," stuff like that. So the crowd was kind of like in a humorous type of mode. The way Bill started his second had the crowd. I'm saying that to say that his pace in the second was crazy. He was stopping, letting everything breathe, swagging in his performance. Like the pace was crazy. And he was doing similar stuff that he was doing in the first and the third. It's just he wasn't as comfortable like he was in the second. And his energy and everything was just up. And that's probably due to the crowd actually giving him that energy. But he should have that energy on his own, but he definitely was energized. Bill Collector got an 8.1 for me, y'all. Y'all know Bill went crazy in that second. I ain't gonna lie. He was going crazy. Same thing, pockets. He was just bar after bar, very intricate. Like punchline. He get to his punches super fast. It was just everything was just in a perfect delivery, perfect type of pace. Some would say, "Oh, everything was just landing. He was just delivering everything perfect," and the crowd was just rocking with him too. So that's why they would probably say everything landed. But they were it was that second round. Ill Will came out in a second. It seemed it's not at the same level as Bill Collector, but the pace was still on point. But when I tell you the last five bars from Ill Will, he might have walked Bill down right there at the end. This is one of the hardest way because they got around the same score. You know, like they both got an 8.1, but I want to say Ill got the 8.1 too. It's off of the last bar, y'all. That's why it makes it seem biased a lot of times. But when you doing a bar count, and the nigga said, because he did a whole performance bar, he was like, no, not my baby Bill. So he had a whole setup that he gonna tie his family up, and he gonna have Bill at gunpoint. But the bar was not my baby Bill. So pitting it. So I told the mama to put it on your name. That whole baby Bill, put it in your name flip. That was crazy. And that was his last bar. And I'm like, when he got to probably like fourth bar, I'm like, not enough bar for bar because he matched Bill's energy for sure. Pace was on point and everything was around the same, but it seems like Will's bars is just a tiny bit more intricate, but Bill's getting to the punch faster. So hard to judge. Only I could judge that round. Y'all know how hard it would be to judge that round. Ill Will edged out the second by this much, y'all. It might be a tie, and I just prefer Ill Will. First watch. It might have been a tie. I just prefer Ill Will in the second, but Bill did his thing. He definitely did his thing in that second. So it comes down super debatable round because of the second. The first, they both choked. People are trying to wipe that round out, but Bill still got that first clear because he spit all his material, and Ill Will stopped. So Bill got the first clear. Ill Will got the second. I mean third, somewhat clear and edged out or tie in the second. Salute to the game. Y'all gonna see for yourself because I'm definitely gonna run a event. If I get enough support, enough at least likes on the videos, share, share, share. Salute to the game. Better rap his life. Ill Will 2-1. Super debatable battle. I want to say tie, but I ain't. I'm gonna call somebody on first watch. Salute to both of them MCs. It was a little mishaps in the first round. The second and third, they definitely picked it up. Salute to the game. Better Rappers Life. We see everything. Y'all stay on your A game, man. Holla at us.